I'm in a trade right now that I took this morning. At 8:30 we had the economic news release, and I saw that we had this supply zone up here. It was like coinciding with this downward facing trend line. And then we also had this volume shelf. All were acting as resistance. So we got this clear rejection along with this 200 EMA. It's just like overwhelming confluence, to be honest with you. So this is the short right here. I'm still in it, and I'm looking to TP out around 47.74. So these are some of the things that I look for, and then also you have this volume shelf gap, which price tends to move through relatively quickly. And the more of these things that you can have when you're doing your analysis on a trade, the higher confidence you can have, and just like let it play out. And I'm in profit now, so if I wasn't recording this, I could do it right now, is to move my stops in profit just in case my thesis gets invalidated. Not only do I not lose money, but I still lock in some profit. So these are just some of the things that I look for when I'm taking a trade and the mornings, and this could be on futures or options. So yeah, like I said, I'm in futures ES short right now, and I'm in an SPX short. So we'll just let this play out and see how it goes. I think I'm going to get my TP. I just got to let it play out, to be honest with you. So as you can see here, our trade did in fact play out like I was thinking it would. Even this pullback right here, it was just a pullback to retest to continue lower. As I said, we had this order block up here. We had a supply zone. We had a downward facing trend line. We had a volume shelf, and the 200 EMA is right around this area. We had an inside bar and a delta divergence, so a lot of confluence, and we caught a short from 47.97, and we TP'd out down here around 47.74. And however, there is support here. We could continue going lower, but that's not the point. The point is, this was my original plan. It worked out. I stuck to it, and I took my profits. And that's exactly what you have to do, and do that process over and over and again. Rinse and your trading setups and your risk allocation down. That's primarily the majority of becoming a successful trader. Just those two things in and of itself. You can learn the macro, the fundamentals, and the TA and the narratives and all that stuff. That's great. But the only thing at the end of the day that you can control at all in trading in the market is your risk allocation. That's it. You can only control how much you're willing to risk in the market, and everything else is ubiquitous. It's going to play out, and nobody can predict it 100%. So focus on what you can control, and then execute mercilessly when you see the opportunities for your setup. And that's it. So it's about an hour and 20 to 30 minutes after we took profit on this trade down here. And this is a perfect example for why you stick to your plan and you lock your fucking profits and you don't get greedy. Because look what happened after that. Bidders stepped up in this demand zone and ripped it up to new high of day. And if you had gotten greedy and tried to wait for it to break through this and go lower, you would have got wrecked. You would have gave back profits, and you would have possibly even lost money if you refused to cut it before you went break even. So stick to your fucking plans, take your profits, and look for the next setup. That's all. That's it. Just do it.